Can I actually just summarize and get the summary of this? I didn't get it quite clearly, Mohanji. Sorry. So your independence, do you don't have to compromise your independence for the sake of responsibilities? Is that correct?
No, see, there is nobody is compromising anything. See, even if you have responsibilities, do you stop eating food?
No.
Do you stop drinking water? Stop sleeping?
Mm.
Sometimes you don't sleep out of stress, but that's different. But otherwise, we are doing all these things, right? We don't stop fighting. We don't stop arguing, blaming, complaining. So we are doing all these things. At the same time, we are taking the time off what you have to do with all these things. Yeah. So independence is your choice where you don't mess up with yourself. One. Second, you don't waste time on nonsense. Two. These two things you think, then you will understand what is independence. Now I've already explained about true freedom as no ownership, no expectation. That is on the next level. See, if I don't have ownership, I'm free. Ownership over myself also, not only other people, me. First, you have to be trained in not having ownership over you. Then other people, because other people have no control. They're karmic beings. They will only do what they have to do as per their karmic allowance. So I can't say that they should do what I say or what I want them to do. It's not possible. So you can only guide them, but you cannot uh, bind them. See, when they are bound, that means they are not sorting out their karmic thing. They are bound. They are bound in a particular way. Then it takes many lifetimes to break free. That is why you see self-sabotage happens many times in many people's lives. Got everything. They've been given everything, but they sabotage it because they don't believe that they can have a good time or a good life because they are used to binding for many lifetimes. They are used to be bound, and then they blame other people for it because that's what they're used to in the past lives. Here now, even if you get everything to break free, they don't take it because they say, "Ah, it can't happen to me. How come?" How many times people say, why the good things are coming to me? You see, people have said that. I'm getting all the cars and houses and all this. I said, I said, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. When it comes, just enjoy. And also connection with the guru. What is the what good did I do to stay connected to you? I said, why do you want to know? You're connected. Use it. See, you're connected to a guru and you're not using it. Then whether you're connected to a cow or a guru or a sheep or a buffalo doesn't matter. It all depends on how well you can use it. Like you have a car, but you don't know driving. Yeah. You have great food, but no teeth. So all these things are like that. So the thing is that everything is given, but you can't use it. That's the tragedy of existence. That's why I always say, what's been given to you, you have become eligible for it. Otherwise, it won't come to you. What factor opens doors for things to happen in your life? Your eligibility. You don't know your eligibility, right? How do you know what you're eligible for? So the only way you can know is that, okay, these things have happened, so I'm eligible for it. Whether it is sorrow or happiness, it's the same. Resistance is one reason why many times sorrows sustain. Likewise, fears brings tragedies. These things you should remember. When you resist all the time, it blocks energy. Resistance blocks energy flow. So it sustains sorrows. Sorrows or in complexes, all those things. The things which are not helping you to flourish or to be your best self. Other thing is fears. Fears always brings tragedies because you are afraid of something and that thing happens because you're every day pouring water on that thing. So it grows and grows and grows and finally manifests. So these things we can always handle. One is faith. Faith is a very, very good medicine to counter fear. Acceptance, excellent medicine to counter resistance. You just, okay, this is happening now. I'm grateful. I'm happy. Let me do what best I can. There you go. There you go. Then the resistance goes. if you continuously practice that. Likewise, fears happen. Okay, I leave it to you. I have this fear. I leave it to God or Guru, whoever you want to connect to. Automatically, acceptance nullifies resistance. Life becomes easier. So you can recover yourself from sorrows easily. Only you can. Nobody else can do. Please don't think that the guru will show a magic wand and then suddenly you are different. Not so. No guru has that power. No guru will do it, because every good guru leaves you to your free will, or leaves free will to you. Free will. So that you have your completion in your way. Nobody will superimpose himself or herself on any disciple. God also doesn't do that, because God has nothing to do with you. God is just like sun. Its presence gives you brightness, life. You have it or you don't have it, it's up to you. You know, one thing we must always remember, we are already born. With great difficulty, we have come into existence. Now, why do you complain? You've been given a body, you've been given a mind, you've been given an intellect, you've been given the environment, whatever is necessary for a survival, karmic survival. All these things are given, and relationships are given, position is given, possessions are given, in whichever way, whichever capacity. Doesn't matter who you are in the world, but all these are given. Oxygen is given, sunlight is given, water is given, air is given, fire is given, all to maintain your elements, maintain your equilibrium, maintain your stability. Now, what are you complaining about? Think like that. Why are you complaining? Why you are not able to enjoy or experience it? Ask. It's not about somebody else, it's about you. It's all about you. That's exactly what we must always remember, because we are not a hangover of somebody else. We are our own hangover. Other people are all complementing your existence. They cannot control unless you give the remote control in their hands. They can't control. Nobody has the right to control your existence, because you are an individual karmic being. You have your time of birth and time of death, which is not in the hands of anybody, even God. That is why that Avaduta, when he told Ma Kali, I want to live one more month, Kali said, I can't give you that boon. Then he said, okay, I want 1 month less. Means I want to die early, because there's not much things to do. So she said, I can't do that. You are supposed to die on a particular day. Only on that day you will die. Then he said, I don't want your boon then. Because basically my wishes are all connected to these kind of stuff. So Kali said, you ask me something which I can give. So he said he has got a elephantiasis disease on one leg, other leg is free. He said, now this leg has been suffering for too long, other leg was enjoying, give it to the other leg and free this leg. So Mahakali gave that boon, blessing, and the elephantiasis shifted to the other leg, and everybody was happy. So this is exactly, see, this is the joke of the day. We are asking for something which are not at all going to change things in the larger perspective. So why are you asking? Instead, why are you not doing? See, as I said, what is my core teaching? Self-connection. How do you reach there? Through self-acceptance. So if you understand these two things, you start practicing self-acceptance, accepting yourself. Second level, start practicing acceptance in around you, means externally. First is internally, second is externally. If these two things are happening, you're already reinventing yourself. You're changing your karmic pattern. Who can change you, or who can change that? Only you. And please understand, no guru is above you in this matter. If you don't choose to change, nobody can change you. Yeah, because who will intervene in your free will and change you? Nobody. Because then karmically that person is bound to you. Nobody will do it. So everybody is helping you to live your life. That's why we come together. It's a grand collaboration. Take it or leave it. You see, but the peripherals are very large. Possibilities are very big. That's what I'm saying. So you are a universe walking in a human body. If you minimize it to the level of an emotional being, who loses? You see, you know, because you took a lot of effort to come here. You waited, then you found a womb, and then you got an entry there, and then you took birth, and then you went through education, injection, vaccination, and finally you are here. And now you want to do all these things again? You will, because if you don't get liberated in one lifetime, this is the same thing going to happen again. Another parents, another punarabi jananam, punarabi maranam, punarabi janani jatare shayanam. Again a birth, again a death, again an existence in the womb. This is exactly what we're doing unconsciously. And people are so brave to postpone things. I'm not brave to postpone things. That's why I try to complete things on that day. People are very sure about tomorrow, very happy and sure. I admire those people who are very confident about tomorrow. I'm not confident. I don't know whether I'll exist tomorrow, so I complete today, whatever I can. That's why you don't see much hangover on my desk. Yes, Shubhashri, was that answer
Thank you.
enough?
More than enough, Mohanji. Thank you. Today you are fire. So you are pouring
When I'm not fire, I'm
when
always
you
fire.
are always
Today
fire,
I'm very
actually.
tired. We had a long journey.
It
Yeah,
doesn't show at all, not in your voice, not in your face, not in your answers. Thank you
Majburi.
so much for bringing this clarity.
If you resonate with what Mohanji is saying, if you are seeking clarity, guidance, or deeper connection, Mohanji goes live every Sunday for a transformational 2-hour Q&A session. He personally answers your questions. For more info and to register, scan the QR code on the screen.